I'm sitting here thinking this cooperation with each other, with nature, walking on the soil, feeling like, wow, South Africa has all the great things. Walking on South African soil and realizing that, wow, this country is really happening. All this that is happening, it should be for real. It should be for real. I'm saying this because I have an experience with being real and sincere. One time I owned a house for the first time, having come to Johannesburg. And my father said, but how are you going to pay for this house? Because you are just a musician. So my father put his fears on me. But I already had signed with the bank. Here I am in my house, and it's a big house. So I had to be close to nature to feel okay, because I was always nervous having the words of my father at the back of my mind, because he put those words of his fears. So what I used to do in the morning, you're going to be so surprised what's going to happen at the end of this short story. I used to walk barefoot. Is it said barefoot or barefoot? Barefoot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I used to walk barefoot and take my coffee, go sit under a peach tree with my journal, and just wait to this. So that was my kind of meditation, right? And this particular morning, it's 15 days before the end of the month, and no job has come in for the artist to be booked to sing, or come and tell a story, or come and teach children. So I'm sitting here with my journal, and I'm sipping my coffee under this tree, beautiful shade. But the problem with this tree, it always came with rotten peaches. I don't know why. I never got to investigate. It's no longer there. They pulled it out because it always came with rotten peaches. Now, it still served me, that tree, because as I was sitting there, I got the shade. And I didn't want to be under the roof in order to feel good. I had to walk barefoot, lean against the tree, sip my coffee. Already I'm feeling so good. Yeah? And it's all priceless. I didn't pay anything. Right? What happened there? I started thinking, this worry that is in my head is about money. How am I going to pay for the bond? If a week passes, no one has booked me, how am I going to pay? But that worry actually subsided because I was sitting here very cool, and there was an exchange happening between me and this tree. I didn't even remember that it was bearing rotten fruit. I was now respecting this tree because I started thinking, you know, in life, we make choices. I chose to buy the house because I have free will. I wonder if this tree has free will. I got my free will from my Creator. I wonder if this tree that I'm sitting under has free will. And I think it's better to live without free will. I was starting to. So which means this tree is better than me, because when it needs the rain will come at the right time. When it needs to give a shade, it won't even come to the house and say, come out, I have a shade, come to me. I will go to eat the shade. Everything is going to happen. Right? But I have a responsibility, because I must go and work to get money to pay the bond. Wow, I started respecting the tree more. I was like looking, and but then my meditative mind started going even deeper because I was getting relaxed. And I was feeling also safe, because I felt like there is something higher than all of us for real. Even if I've never seen God except through you with my eyes. But I started believing that, yeah, there is something bigger than me that is in charge. Now I thought of the roots that are holding the tree, right? That are under the soil. And I was like, okay, it's standing still. It's not going to fall because there are roots under. I wonder how deep they are. And then there's a trunk. Now I'm having a conversation, a very quiet conversation, because I'm listening, but I'm also respecting. So this exchange that's happening here, it's going to bear beautiful fruit. Because as I was sitting there, I started drawing this tree with a pen, not a pencil. I'm not a visual artist or anything. I'm not even an author. But you know what? 30 years later, I ended up with a book from that tree. And that tree is in that book. And the book is called Journey of My Soul. It's self-published because I am on a journey. I concluded and said, yeah, man, this is a journey of the soul. So why should I even stress that if I don't have money by a day before the bond has to be paid, I will explain, I don't have it. But it's the actual soul that is on this journey. So I must make it very, very special, this journey, and have good relations with everything, including nature. Thank you.